Hello, hello. How are you doing, my friends? I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are enjoying your English journey. I know you might be feeling frustrated. You might be feeling frustrated because you can understand me in these videos, and maybe you can understand a lot of native speakers when they speak, but maybe you struggle to speak English yourself. Let's talk about it. So I want to understand more about why you say you can't speak. Is it that the words disappear when you try to speak? Do you struggle to make sentences? Do you struggle to make sentences because you don't know how? Or because you can't think of them in the moment? I have some ideas about why you can't think about what you want to say in the moment. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes. You might be afraid of making mistakes because you don't want other people to laugh at you or judge you or make fun of you. You want to make a good impression. Or maybe you're a perfectionist. You need to say it perfectly. So there are a few things I want to talk about here. I want you to think about how mistakes are part of the learning process. You can't progress without mistakes. Mistakes are our teachers. Mistakes are tools. We use mistakes to improve. Mistakes are not bad. And you are not a bad speaker because you make mistakes. You're a learner. You should make mistakes. And let mistakes teach you. This is also true if you are a perfectionist. Is it possible to make perfect art? I think not. I think there's no such thing as perfect art because one person says,
"This is perfect."
But another person says,
"No, it isn't."
Who is right? Who is wrong? Neither. Language is more art than science. Focus on communication. If you are able to communicate, you succeed. I also want you to know about something called the listening speaking gap. In the language acquisition process, being able to understand more than you can produce is 100% completely normal. Listening feels easier than speaking for a few reasons. When you are listening, You don't have to understand every word in order to understand the overall meaning. When you're speaking is all about multitasking because you have to recall words, consider grammar, make the right sounds, and do it all pretty quickly. When you're listening, you can do this privately. When you're speaking, you do this publicly. But again, this is all very normal. So what can we do about it? Let me give you some tips. But before I do, don't worry about making fast progress. We're looking for small improvements over time. My first tip is shadowing. Listen to audio, then repeat what you hear. This will start to exercise your mouth muscles, so it will feel more familiar to speak English. I recommend shadowing native speakers you like. You can shadow me, for example. My second tip is find a conversation partner. English is a very popular language to learn. You might want to try an app like HelloTalk, where you can find conversation partners for free. It will feel uncomfortable in the beginning, and that's okay. It will only feel comfortable if you continue. My third tip is start talking to yourself. This might sound a little strange, but honestly, try it. As you go about your day, cooking, cleaning, going to work, going for a walk, shopping at the store, make sentences. And I mean, say them out loud. Make sentences about what you're doing. Make sentences about what you're seeing. Make sentences about what you're thinking or feeling. In general, the goal is to practice a little bit every day. Over time, you will become more comfortable speaking. Remember that progress takes time, but it is possible and you can do it. I know you can. That's all I have for today, friends. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.